That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your
I ain't gonna lie
first
to you, my
day,
nigga so hood.
and you
He
have
got a
much
damn,
to learn.
tight
Happily,
claw
your
straps on the
professors
side
have
of his
agreed
right
to
cheek.
create additional assignments
You just know he
for
means
you
square business.
outside of class. You'll be up to
You
speed
play with
in
him, you
no
gonna catch the
time.
wand.
Judging by your adept
Yes,
use
sir.
of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Good
Luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright, bet. Let's get it then. Button this here map. What you say on the slide to you? Go ahead, no. Here we go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello,
So at least I know
am
they
Nettie.
keep the black folks together in these
So
type of games.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Boy, if my teacher ever did that to me, I'm walking out of
really
class.
taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
And boy, pinpointing Miss Vale. Alright, bet. We on that. Come on. I like that. Come on now. It's easy.
Accio!
Snatch that shit from you, talking about.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot
Come
of
on now,
potential,
I'm-
but remember,
Black Potter.
potential is nothing without
I'm saying.
practice.
Come on now.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
What? We should start flying on some broomsticks or something? Like,
I've always
the only way I'm
found
going
that
outside.
fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Well, so y'all trying to put me on the spot, huh? Didn't I tell you I'm Black Potter? Come on now.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, very good! Splendid! Don't lose your composure. That's it!
Bro, stop playing with me, bro. You see that wall? Boy, not playing.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Come on now, Shorty. How you want to do this, yo?
What?
You want to get smoked in your peoples? Oh, what you gonna do? 30? That's cool. 30 cool and all. Yo, let me show you something real quick, yo. Come on now. 50 ball. Stop playing.
Very good.
Let us see.
Come on now. 50 ball. Stop playing with me. You see the wall. You know what I mean? Square business.
There we go.
Oh, you got 80? That's cool. Come on now. Like I said, Black Potter. Like, come on now. Normally they say, she's a wizard, Harry. Now they saying, that boy Reek's a wizard.
That is how it's
Yes,
done.
sir. Yeah, alright. Now I'm about to get it going in the game. Yeah. That is how it's done.
Perfect
Well,
score.
how's it done now?
Remarkable.
150. How about that? Perfect, isn't it? Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me. Go ahead, clap it up, folks. Y'all see what it is. I'm not.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
You should do pull a dragon at your head. Boy,
I
say he
think we
finna
are well
rotate
past
the
interesting
box.
at this point.
I'll say.
This one, he wants you to lose
Enough
at this
chatter.
one.
Focus now. You will need it.
Hey,
This
listen,
round
only person gonna
settles
need
it
it
all.
is you, buddy.
What's
Don't worry about
this?
nothing you talking about. He don't want no smoke. Box. What you talking about? Thought you were doing something, huh? 30. That's cool, and I'm still gonna land up on the 50 ball. Watch this. Yeah, come here. Too hard. Yeah, you got lucky. That's cool.
Here we go.
She 30'd up. Ooh, she 30'd up. 50? That's a lie. That is a whole lie. I'm looking at it on the line at the 30. That's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do whatever it takes to be right now. It's cool.
Do not think I will
Watch
start
this.
going easy on you.
Nobody tell you to go easy, lady. Cause I'm gonna match the 50 with the 50. Like what you?
Excellent
What you talking
control
about?
there.
Black Porter, come on now.
Be sharp.
Go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead now. All right. That's what I thought.
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done. Shut up. I'm gonna show you how it's done. What's this? Aki up. Yeah, 50 ball. Stop playing. Go ahead and walk off the court. Go ahead, collect
Quite
your bag.
impressive.
Well, you can do this. Well, I know I'm that nigga. You see the squad? Look at the stance. Only I can walk like this.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Oh, snap.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me
100%
weeks to
you-
become proficient
you
with
was
Accio.
wildin'.
Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh, snap.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid
That's a
of
damn shame. Grandma gotta come out the
1878.
back.
No doubt you've heard of it.
To save your ass.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprise
Yeah,
opponent
talking about
is a
that shit, now
weak
she got you off the
opponent. Care to
ground,
defend
levitating,
yourself,
looking at
Master
yourself.
Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yeah, come on with this. Come on, I'm cold at these. Too cold. Bro, listen, Black Porter. Like, I'm too cold.
Levioso.
You see it. What the feather doing? What the feather doing? Alright.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let me give it to Levioso.
Cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak. As master. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists,
Well,
take
you don't want
your
no
marks.
smoke. You see the scar on my face, boy. Hey,
Now,
But-
I want
like,
fair duel.
you don't want nothing to do with it.
Levioso,
And I'm on the
basic
flying
cast,
carpet. I gotta
and
whoop your ass on
Protego.
the flying carpet
You
for
may
like the whole
begin.
class. So sorry for you, brother. But come on now, Fabuloso.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
Levioso, come here. Fabuloso, all night. Oh, he off the table.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad.
Quick
for
learner.
a beginner.
Ain't nobody no
Get as good
beginner,
as you
dude.
get.
I didn't try to tell, dude, bro. You see the smile on my face? Do it look like I even sweat just whooping your ass?
I put you
Like,
on the
come on,
spot,
bro.
and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen
Y'all be
today
hating on the
is any
Hufflepuff, but I'm really
indication,
like,
we can expect
call
great
me
things from you.
God Puff. Like,
I
you know
demand
what I'm saying?
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Thank you guys again for tuning in. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for part 2. Later.